Jennifer from ArtCreationTV, and this is Robbie.
Hi.
We've been seeing around the internet a lot of new posts for Easter where people are taking a balloon, wrapping string around it to create these awesome looking Easter baskets. Well, those require something called Stiffy, which apparently is a fabric stiffener, which we don't have. So we decided we were going to play around a little bit and experiment with different things that could possibly have a similar effect.
Okay, so you're going to have to put some starch in mine.
Okay, so we have something called Stay Flow, which is liquid starch. We have decided that this could possibly have the same result as Stiffy. So we're going to just pour a little bit in the bowl.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And
too much. No, it'll be wasted.
We're not going to mix water with this one because what we did here was we put some liquid starch, some Stay Flow, in here, up to here, with just a little bit of water to make it a little bit easier to spray. And we are going to try to spray some string that was placed on the balloon beforehand, whereas we're going to put string in the starch here before it's wrapped on the balloon.
You know, we should have probably blew up the balloons before we started.
Maybe. We'll magically blow up balloons here in a little bit. Now, another option that we came up with is wood glue. There are a lot of craft projects out there that if you half and half glue with water, you get some sort of glossy finish effect. So we thought maybe we would try to do that as well.
Sort of like a homemade Mod Podge.
Right. So we're going to try and do that. We'll put some glue in a bowl and we'll mix that with water and we'll see. Another thing that we purchased was these clear glue pens. They're for craft purposes. We're just going to go ahead and soak some string in the clear glue without water and see if maybe that helps. I'll be cutting that out. Okay. This is going to take a while.
Shall we do two at the same time?
Let's do two at the same time. Let's
Oh, look at you.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh no.
There's not much here. This is going to be messy.
Yeah.
You know what I did? I went right through the center. Oh, but I opened both ends. Maybe that has something to do with it.
There we go. Yeah. Makes it more pliable. We don't want... Oh.
There we go. It's like breaking an egg. Oh.
Yuck. I'm going to like wipe some of this off my hands.
Paper towel. Lots of paper towel.
It happens when we willy-nilly everything.
That's right. I wanted to show you what everything would do, including the mess that it could possibly make, so that you don't make the same mistakes that we do. We're going to experiment for you. Okay, so this is our clear craft glue in the pink bowl.
Oh, you got that everywhere.
This is the actual starch, no water. This is starch in a spray bottle, which we've created, turned into spray starch. We also have different types of string. We have some yarn, we have some craft cord. We even have embroidery floss to try. Okay.
All right, so let's
get our hands cleaned up and we'll be right back.
A little one to start with.
Okay, so the balloons magically blew themselves up.
And stick.
And they magically stick to your hands. It's kind of dry here.
I feel like I'm in a... Cool.
Runaway balloons. So we have balloons of a couple different sizes. We have water balloons that we blew up, and we have regular party balloons. The water balloons have been shown in the past as garland that you can run string through and hang it up, Easter egg garland. And the larger balloons like this get a hole cut in them, if this works properly, to create an egg-shaped Easter basket.
I think you could still cut a little bit hole in here and
fill it with candy.
Jelly beans, candy.
That would be a good idea too. Now I did go ahead and take the liberty of mixing up the wood glue, half water. So that's what's in this bowl here, and this is kind of what it looks like, milk. So
now we get to play.
Now we get to play.
All right.
You kind of.
I'm gonna start with the Stay Flow in the straight up in the container, and I'm gonna use this peach colored
twine.
Yeah, and I need a clean pair of scissors. We don't want to use the one with the all over.
That's why I have 4 of them.
So I guess we just dip it in here, right?
Yep. But you gotta be careful, otherwise you're probably going to get knots everywhere.
I'm gonna hold one end, push it in there, get it all soaked. And I see you're going to have to, as you pull it out, you're going to have to run your fingers down it.
Yep, yep.
And then you're going to start wrapping, I think.
Now, I'm going to start with the craft glue, but here I'm going to move the wood glue out of the way. I'm going to start with the craft glue, but it is, remember, it's really sticky, so I'm still not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing this. I'm going to start with a little one too.
It's starting to slide all over, so we got to be a little careful.
Not quite sure this is going to come out looking like an egg. It's more for Halloween. It's a gourd. Alright. Craft glue, really messy. But I have a feeling it's going to dry solid and shiny. And if that's the case, it's going to look really cool when it's done.
It's almost like a craft scrapbooker's glue.
Right, or a school type glue.
Clear, yeah.
Clear like school glue. But it is very sticky. It's not...
You know what we didn't get is good old Elmer's.
We should have gotten Elmer's. Elmer's does dry clear. We could have gotten Elmer's.
Well, if this works all well, we could try it again with the kids. Ooh, my gosh.
Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I think I got it.
Oh, you're just going down and around.
I'm...
Straight up.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but yes, I'm going down and around.
I'm making it all like where you couldn't follow the string. You don't want to follow the line, I don't think.
She's making a maze.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Well, I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to get the balloon out of here.
Well,
I might have to wipe it down a little, maybe? Then again, I don't know.
Well, when you pop the balloon.
We'll find out when we pop the balloon.
Yeah.
I'm having a really hard time. I think I probably should have tied the balloon, and when I do the bigger one, I think I will tie the balloon around the top of it, or the string around the top of the balloon.
Oh, yeah, so it doesn't migrate down.
Yeah.
Good idea. So here, this is what I'm going to do because you're using one continuous piece of string.
Well, I was, and I cut it, so I'm not done yet. Maybe I'll switch colors. I'm going to copy you. Oh, no.
I'm not.
I'm not. I did not do that. Oh, man. Be careful of the knots. This is...
Well, that's the, you know...
It will really slow you down. There we go.
I love the pictures
I got lucky.
I love the pictures on Facebook where you see Pinterest picture and then actual picture, and it's just a complete flop.
Yeah.
But we're showing you true to life. So if these turn out awesome, hey, you seen that it was a messy endeavor along the way, but it works.
If they don't turn out, we'll tell you that they don't turn out, so that you don't have to waste your time, waste your energy, get your hopes up for something that you saw on Pinterest, and then have it not work out for you. That's the worst.
I hate that. Although, I love Pinterest.
I love Pinterest too, but a lot of the things, you know, the funny thing about Pinterest is, you know, and all of us do it, you look at Pinterest and all of a sudden you want to start cleaning your house with vinegar and using essential oils for a cough, and, you know, these are all actually great things because it's healthy for you, but it's funny that Pinterest inspires so many people
to do normal things.
To do things that should have been done a long time ago.
Exactly. But
in the same respect, it can be very misleading.
Yep.
Especially in the arts and crafts department. Okay, so Robbie finished her Stay Flow starch small one. Kind of looks like this. See, the string is wrapped around. Hopefully you can see that. And so for now we're going to put it in a bowl. I've been working on my glue one, which it's honestly not pretty. Maybe I should keep wrapping it. I think I'm going to keep wrapping it one more time with one more string since I have a little bit of glue left.
I started a new balloon with some good old-fashioned crochet, knitting yarn, whatever you want to, cheap old red heart, I think, just run-of-the-mill stuff. And I'm finding I'm making a huge mess. So what I'm doing is I'm running some of that starch right back off of it after I dip it and I roll it and I put it down, and I think I'm getting it all over
the other yarn.
All over the other yarn. So now our experiment's going to be
contaminated.
Oh well, this isn't a scientific experiment. This is a
what not to do.
There we go.
Definitely what not to do. Okay. That is the end of my glue. So once I wrap this, I'm not going to be able to do anything else with the clear craft glue. So put this bowl down, wrap it the rest of the way on my extremely ugly egg, and move on to something different.
I'm stretching my back as I do this. Okay. So I kind of like, as I was doing that, just kind of set that up there, and it seems to be staying now that I've got several strings of yarn. Some are a little loose here, but I'm going to go different ways now because it's got something to cling to. We had a little bit of a difficulty getting this balloon started. See, now it doesn't want to stay. Quit laughing at me.
No, I can't. My hands are so sticky, this glue is so sticky, that every time I put a string down, it comes back up with my fingers.
Oh. So my grandma had this really cool table. She was craftiest of all crafty people, let me tell you. Interesting she would be brought up in this video. Because she used to do the crafts for her church. They always wanted her to do them because she was so good. Well, needless to say, the... Oh! And it popped! Well, she took a table and she...
Crap!
Cut it down and made a cocktail table out of it. Oh, I'm out of starch.
I have more starch. That I can help you with. What I can't help you with is clear craft glue.
Uh-oh. I lost the end. Because I was talking to my mom. There it is.
Alright, well let me see if I can salvage this since it's still wet. Oh no.
Well, that would be interesting if you salvage it, because then we could know.
Yeah, I want to know if the clear craft glue works. What doesn't work is cheap water balloons. And sticky fingers that pop them.
Yeah.
That's what did it, was the fact that my fingers are so sticky with this craft glue that it popped the balloon. Now, the biggest problem that I'm going to have with rewrapping this is the fact that now that the string is so sticky, which would normally be a good thing, it's all stuck together.
Oh, man. I forgot. You were putting more on there. It was perfectly saturated, and then
yeah,
you poured more in there. So now I gotta pull it out.
Oh, look at all the water balloons!
Oh my gosh! It's safe to say this is not an easy project. It's not. I had in my mind that it would be like 10 minutes and we'd have, 2 balloons done and onward we go. Well,
this is definitely not something that you would want to do with your kids until you figured out exactly how to do it and what not to do. Because this, I can see this being just...
This has got to be orderly, yeah.
I've done some...
And you're not afraid to let the kids get messy.
No. I've done some messy things with the kids, but this is just...
Yeah. Oh, now my string is...
At least everything's contained to the table because it's stuck there. Okay, so there is my very sticky, messy balloon.
of that. Look at this. I was thinking, you know, let's mix it up a little bit color-wise here.
All right.
Oh, look at your fingers.
Yes, I'm going to go get cleaned up. We'll be right back. Okay, so Robbie finished her starch and yarn balloon.
I'm going to stick with the starch.
Right here.
But I'm going to go to the spray starch.
You're going to go with the spray starch. Okay, so she's going to stick with the starch. She's afraid of glue on her hands.
No.
And I am going to actually use this, I don't know, it's almost nylon string. It's twine. And I'm going to use that with the wood glue. I think the wood glue would work best with the twine. So we'll put this away and I'll bring the wood glue up. I am going to start this balloon off by tying the twine to the end of it. Because I had an issue with the other balloon that I did. It kept sliding and I definitely don't want it to keep sliding on me. That was a big pain, created a big mess, and see, this is very slippery already.
And that's what I found. I tied her recommendation, as we were talking last time, at the top, and it helped a lot.
Ew!
It's not easy to get it started, I'll tell you what.
No, and I think I already have knots. So this twine may not be a good option here. I'm having quite the time getting it to stay because it's, I mean, look at this. It's very, very slippery. I'm just creating this giant mess here.
So I spray this because it doesn't want to stick, and I thought maybe a little bit of wetness would.
Okay, so dry
balloons and
string don't wrap well. Good to know. Dry balloons and dry string do not wrap well. That's good to know.
Oh yeah, see?
It looks like it's working fairly well for you.
Yeah, as long as I give it a little spray in between. Definitely need some spray. Now, I'm running out of string, and I gotta get the butt of this, or this basket's just not gonna hold anything.
Now what's really funny when you find these pictures on Pinterest is that that's what they are, is pictures. It shows the ingredients, it shows the middle, and it shows the end. It does not show this. Let me tell you.
The mess.
This.
Alright, we need more. So let's see what else we got.
This is a pain. If I had left the video recorder running through this entire video, we've been at it now for
a couple hours.
And we really don't have a whole lot done. And there's two of us working on this. And yeah, we're experimenting, but
I mean, not to a point that we're not working the whole time. The whole time we're just wrapping and fighting with these balloons.
Now the real test for these balloons will be, you know, once they dry, because they're going to have to dry now overnight, at least. And the real test is going to be once they dry and we pop the balloons on the inside, are they going to hold up? That's the real test.
Are they going to still be the skeleton that we need them to, you know, stay in? Oh, see, this is not even.
Now, this wood glue that I chose was supposed to create an immediate tack. Now, I'm sure adding some water to that destroyed a little bit of that quality, but
there we go.
You know, I suppose I could have used it full strength like I did with the craft glue. It was definitely very sticky.
That would have been an option.
Now we basically showed you today all that we had planned on showing you with the liquid starch, the spray starch, the wood glue, and the craft glue. We decided that we are going to try Elmer's glue as well, but we'll do that off camera. That's pretty self-explanatory. We will definitely make this into a two-part video. This will be part 1. In part 2, we will do the review on what worked and what didn't after we popped the balloons. If you like this video, subscribe. If you want to see part 2, we'll have that posted here in a couple days. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Bye. You're waiting on me.
I
Bye.
was waiting on you.
Well, an interruption. Hi, Mom. We're taping for our craft stuff. Can I help you? We're taping for crafts here. We're making stuff on.
She's always on the phone.
Oh, hush
always.
Up. Yes, we're videotaping. We're making
always
stuff.
On the phone. She is always.
Shut up. Uh-huh. Ooh, yeah, I just might want that. But I'll talk to you about, yes, I'll talk to you about it later. To say, the... Oh! And it popped! Well, she took a table and she...
Crap!
Cut it down and made a cocktail table out of it.
Look at all the water balloons!
Oh my gosh!
Cut! Clean up the table.
Cut it out, right? Oh! Yuck.
My pants are gonna stand on their own by the time she's done with hers.
Oh man.
I just wrapped this balloon with another balloon stuck to my finger.
Supplies. I thought you had a talk with the supplies before we started. Oh my gosh.
I did have a talk with the supplies. They obviously didn't listen to me.
Alright. And this just doesn't look like it's got enough yarn in it.
No, it looks like it's going to be a very holy basket. But that's okay. It is Easter. It should be holy.
Holy. Oh, bad joke.
Bad joke. Really bad joke. Okay, so all of my glued string is now on this balloon. Yay for me.